Hobby stock do that tonight as well. Sometimes you see competitors do that. They might have engine issues or something, so not for sure if there's something awry on the 98. We'll see him in tonight's A feature a little bit later on in the stock cars.
The one night at Junction you guys were racing there, he came out because he had some skipping in the motor. Got it solved.
It happens sometimes, that's for sure.
Went out and won the feature. So setting on the point, it is the 35 of Spencer Galloway. Let's go racing, top 3 to the A.
Green flag is out as we work through 1 and 2. Once again, Spencer Galloway, only a second night in a sport mod coming from the hobby stocks. Can he get it into the show here this evening? Sean Kelly works to the middle line and looks like he will lead lap number 1.
Sean Kelly, Spencer Galloway, and then the 55 of Mike Nichols.
Mike Nichols trying to punch the ticket in the sport mod. That is just weird to say right there, but here comes the 55 down to the inside of Galloway. Once again, Amber Cook, 1 spot out of a transfer. Top 3 go to tonight's 8 feature.
Sean Kelly, Spencer Galloway, Mike Nichols, Amber Cook, followed by that 77 of Sean Davis.
Working down the backstretch. Nichols to the inside of Galloway. Once again, both cars in transfer spots right now, so they don't want to do anything to jeopardize that. But now Nichols moves up to second, looking strong at the bottom side.
So Sean Kelly slipped at the grip. Here comes Mike Nichols in the 55 along with Spencer Galloway. Then you have the 77 of Sean Davis.
Davis side by side with Amber Cook. That is the battle for 4th. Cook had the spot, but now she slips up, and now here comes Davis. So put the 77 1 spot out looking in. Can he have enough time to run down Spencer Galloway? But up front, Sean Kelly leading as we come to the line.
Sean Kelly, Mike Nichols, Spencer Galloway, Sean Davis, Amber Cook, then he got Stephen Ives. But he just got passed up by the 33B of Brianna Fansteel.
Sean Kelly working the middle line through 3 and 4. Mike Nichols, Spencer Galloway. The field really starting to fan out here a little bit around this 3rd mile oval. That is US 30 Speedway. Everyone working the bottom side deep in the field. We got some good racing between Logan Furneaux and Stephen Ives. But up front, it is all Sean Kelly.
Sean Kelly has the lead. Mike Nichols in second. Then it is Galloway in third, followed by the 77 of Sean Davis. And then you have Brianna Fansteel, Logan Furneaux, Stephen Ives, Travis Sir.
2 to go this time by for Sean Kelly. Mike Nichols, Spencer Galloway, top 3 once again going to the big show here tonight. $1,015 on the line in your sport mods this evening. Someone going to celebrate that big check in Charger Chassis Victory Lane later on tonight. White flag is out for Kelly.
White flag, first of 2 Bs in your Northern Sportmods, the first 3 transferred. Right now that is Sean Kelly, Mike Nichols, and Spencer Galloway. Out of turn number 4, it's going to go the Fremont Flyer, Sean Kelly, Mike Nichols, Spencer Galloway will make the A main.
Everyone else going to have to park it for the rest of the evening. As the field comes by.
So finishing in third, Spencer Galloway. Second went to the 55 of Mike Nichols. And your winner, and they're all moving on to the A main. That's a 19, Sean Kelly.
And the 26T.
Well, maybe it is Dane Martindale.
Yeah, pretty sure it's Dane Martindale. We'll have to check on that, but pretty sure.
Too many 27s, and I got 3 of them there, you know.
I know it. So Sloan on the front row. Once again, he's kind of used to the small tracks. This is a 3rd mile, like Jimmy said. This is a big track to him compared to his home track. Green flag is out. We're back underway.
Into turn number 1, Eric Sloan, Jeremy Gannett. Then it is at 17, X of Stephen Oakes right now running in third.
Jeremy Gannett works the top side down the backstretch, running right through the middle. Is anything up there? Kind of running right up there in the crumblies right now. Can he run down Eric Sloan? Here comes Oakes now to the inside. Once again, those are your top 3 cars transferring. Sean Hine right there as well. How about this? Almost 3 wide for the lead. Here comes Gannett on the outside of Sloan.
Eric Sloan into turn number 3 on the outside of him, Jeremy Gannett. Stephen Oaks in that 70 next. Then it is Sean Hine. And right behind him looks to be the 53K of Michael Kramer.
Michael Kramer trying to make his way through the field. And now Mike Shinos will look to his inside, but the race up front is a good one, race fans. Sloan working the bottom side, but how about Jeremy Gannett? He is starting to find something up top, and he's starting to clean that top side off a little bit, working into 1 and 2. Oaks is right there as well in the 17X.
Well, the top three have kind of pulled away from the 5 of Sean Hine. That is Eric Sloan, Jeremy Gannett, Stephen Oaks. Sean Hine on the outside looking in, Michael Kramer, Mike Shinos. And running right behind him is that 26T, and that is Alex Donovan.
Oh, they're going to go 3 wide for the lead off of 2. Sloan slipped up a little bit. Jeremy Gannett, your new leader. Now Sloan off the pace a little bit. Here comes Stephen Oaks. Oaks to the inside. Who's going to lead it this time? By boy, it's too close to call at the line.
Oh, that was bumper to bumper. Stephen Oaks and Jeremy Gannett. Then Eric Sloan back there in that third spot. Sean Hine slipped the grip. Here comes Mike Kramer.
Through 3 and 4, how about it? Stephen Oaks was working back there in the third spot, and he comes to the lead. Gannett and Sloan, your top 3 going to 1.
And Aaron French gets it going again off of turn number 4. It is Stephen Oaks, Jeremy Gannett, Eric Sloan, and then Mike Kramer.
Tell you what, Alex Donovan starting to make his way through the pack of that 26T. Does he have enough time to catch up to your top 3 runners? Once again, he had a very good run in the heat race and then had some problems late, but his car's starting to come to life. He'll try to get around the 53K of Kramer. That's 1 spot out looking in, but off of 4-2 to go up front for Stephen Oaks.
It is Stephen Oaks, Jeremy Gannett, Eric Sloan, Michael Kramer. Boy, look at this. They're all jammed up there with Sean Hine in the 26T of Alex Donovan. Coming around this time, white flag, 1 to go. Your top 3. Stephen Oaks, Jeremy Gannett, Eric Sloan.
Final 3. Oh, we got caution flag in turn 1. I believe that's going to be the 2X again. Also, Sean Hine around in turn 3 and 4. But in 1 and 2, that's the 2X of Aaron French.
Aaron French bought that car from Joey Hasia. Like I said, he's still learning the car.
Back to the 6th starting spot in the 5H. Green, white checker. The first time we've seen that tonight, I believe.
I think so. Stephen Oaks, Jeremy Gannett, Eric Sloan, Michael Kramer. Let's go racing.
Boy, you saw Jeremy Gannett kind of get into the back bumper of Oaks. I think he kind of pushed him around there just a little bit, trying to get him going. And we go clean and green down the backstretch. And here comes Donovan. Alex Donovan from the last row. Now 1 spot out looking in. Keep an eye on the 26T.
Stephen Oaks, Jeremy Gannett's now going to the outside. Then you got Eric Sloan, but here comes Alex Donovan. Alex Donovan is lurking. He slipped the grip coming out of turn number 2. Stephen Oaks, Jeremy Gannett, Eric Sloan. Coming out of turn 4, it's going to be Stephen Oaks.
Oh, Jeremy Gannett got into the guardrail. Oh, boy. He almost went launching into the tires to go off the speedway. Boy, the 38 able to come to a stop. Eric Sloan will transfer as well. So Sloan, Gannett, and also the 17X. Give it up for Stephen Oaks, your B feature winner. Race fans, for the final time, send off all your great Zangers Automotive IMCA SportMod drivers in style. Get up on your feet, start waving, and reach for the sky.
Yo! Hoorah! Then we have the 38 of Jeremy Gannett and the 35, and that belongs to Spencer Calloway. Rounding out the field will be the 27S of Eric Sloan.
Well, race fans, this time by Let the Sparks Fly, it is SportMod showtime!
James Roebuck, Trevor Noonan go up to turn number 1. Roebuck with the slide advantage over Noonan. Coming on the inside, Cade Richards. Here comes that 999, the Oz, Brian Ozentowski.
Good racing up front. Trevor Noonan trying to run down your leader, but lap number 1 goes to your pole sitter, James Roebuck in the 75, leading lap 1. Noonan to the inside. Here comes Ozentowski. He's on a 2-race win streak. Won last night. He'll pull the slide job on Richards. Crossover move. Richards back to the inside.
James Roebuck, Trevor Noonan, Brian Ozentowski high side, Cade Richards to the low side. Then it's Bob Draper. He's battling with the 17 of Maryland.
Good racing. Here comes Ozentowski now to the inside of Noonan. That's a battle back there for that second spot. Into the inside goes Ozentowski. Noonan right to the middle. Richards down there as well. Give Ozentowski the spot up to second. Noonan back to third. Richards rounding out your top 4.
James Roebuck in the lead. Brian Ozentowski in that second spot. Then it is Cade Richards on the inside of Trevor Noonan. Mary Lenz. And here comes the 1T, the Rocket, Robbie Tom.
Cade Richards will move up to third. He makes the pass on Trevor Noonan, so Noonan shuffled back to fourth. Tell you what, James Roebuck looking really good up front. He's got about a half a straightaway lead on Brian Ozentowski. Some great racing behind him, Jimmy. Here comes Robbie Tom to the inside of Mary Lenz. That's the battle for 5th.
Robbie Tom, Mary Lenz going after for 5th and 6th, but it is James Roebuck, Brian Ozentowski, Cade Richards, Trevor Noonan. Then you got Robbie Tom, Mary Lenz, Bob Draper, and here it comes.
Well, we had 1 going around in 3 and 4. Can't quite make out the number there. Looks like Eric Sloan, I believe, in the 27S.
27S, yep.
He got off the speedway, but just not in time before the caution flag came out. Oh, look out. Your number 4 runner's got some smoke coming out of the 66, Trevor Noonan.
Trevor Noonan with some smoke coming out of the car. We'll have to keep an eye on that one.
It's a pretty constant stream of smoke coming out there. It's not just when he's in the corner. Sometimes that'll happen. And it looks like some right side sheet metal damage on the 27S of Sloan there. So James Roebuck will set the pace. We'll begin this one in 3 and 4. Field starting to scrunch together down the backstretch. We'll see if we can stay clean and green here. You see the cone at the bottom of turn 4. No passing before the cone. See a lot of action in 1 and 2. Here comes Roebuck set to go green. He hits the loud pedal. We're back underway.
James Roebuck, Brian Ozentowski going to follow each other into turn number 1. On the outside, Cade Richards. Look at the inside, Robbie Tom, 3 wide per second.
How about it, Jimmy? 3 wide. We're starting to heat things up here in the spoilers. The SportMods coming at you off of 4. Richards door to door with Ozentowski side by side at the line for second.
3 racers battling it out for the lead. James Roebuck says, keep on battling. I'm going to stretch it out over you. Ozentowski. Then you have Cade Richards, Robbie Tom, Mary Lenz, Jake Kubik, David Johnson.
Boy, tell you what, David Johnson started deep in the field. He started back in the 15th position, and the 97 is on a tear. He'll look to the inside of Lenz for the 5th spot.
James Roebuck, Brian Ozentowski, he's battling with Cade Richards. He's cleared him. Then it's Robbie Tom, Mary Lenz, David Johnson, Jake Kubik. Right behind Kubik, you got Draper. Then you got Norquist, and here comes Sean Kelly.
Yeah, I tell you what, some great racing deep in the field now. Here comes Kelly. He has found something topside off of turn number 2. He started on the outside of David Johnson, so row number 8 is making their way through the field here tonight, the 97 and the 19.
Well, Sean Kelly moved up to the high side, so did Brian Ozentowski. Now he's going to dip back down the low side behind James Roebuck. Cade Richards and Robbie Tom going after it.
Yeah, I tell you what, Jimmy, as someone goes to the top side when everyone else isn't and makes it work, look out. And now Ozentowski and Richards are going to go top shelf in 1 and 2. Well, they do the same in 3 and 4. Looks like they're going to go right through the center. Maybe nothing up in the 3 and 4 area so far in this one. Kelly's going to try it way back in the field.
But Ozentowski's gaining on James Roebuck in 1 and 2. About staying even in 3 and 4. Cade Richards has gone to the high side along with Robbie Tom.
And now David Johnson, the 97, the hard charger in this one, has now moved up to the 5th spot after starting 15th, the 97 on the move.
James Roebuck, Brian Ozentowski, Robbie Tom, Cade Richards, David Johnson, Mary Lenz. And here comes Sean Kelly.
Boy, tell you what, we've got some great racing. Meanwhile, the race is on for the lead. The Genoa native trying to hold off the Columbus native. 2 Razor chassis going at it. Ozentowski top shelf in 1 and 2. James Roebuck on the bottom side. They'll go 2x2 for your top 4 spots down the backstretch as 1 goes around in turn 4. Brian Barber going around to bring out the caution.
Oh, it was getting good, let me tell you.
Man, you hate to see a caution right there because we were going 2x2 for your top 4 spots. What a race so far here in your Sport Mods.
Yellow light is out. The green light has been blinking. We're going to go green flag racing. Roebuck, Ozentowski, Richards, and Tom.
Interesting there. Ozentowski was going topside in 1 and 2. He still chooses the bottom lane here. So he's going to see if he can get around the bottom side. Is now Spencer Galloway off the pace in the 35. We'll come to the green. We'll see if he can get off the speedway.
Once again, Roebuck. Look at Ozentowski. He's going to go mid-track. They're side by side with the lead coming out of turn number 2. Ozentowski takes the lead into turn 3.
How about the restart from Brian Ozentowski once again? Oh, James Roebuck and Robbie Tom get together, and the caution flag will fly. Oh, we've got some contact trying to avoid him. It looked like James Roebuck got a little loose in 3 and 4. That or Tom got into him, and then they became hooked together, and they just came to a stop. I think the left rear of James Roebuck's machine kind of tied up with the right front of Robbie Tom.
Yellow's out, Brian. Green lights are flashing.
We'll see if we can go clean and green the rest of the way. Roebuck to lead him around. Ozentowski and Richards row 2. Johnson and Kelly now row 3. Green flag is on. We're back underway. The field marches into 1 and 2. Roebuck on the bottom side. Ozentowski as well. Here comes Richards to the outside. Side by side for second. Richards now ducks down low into 3 and 4. Trying to go around the 999. Kelly sweeps up off the top of the quarter. Not going to get there in time. He still holds the 5th spot, but trying to run down those top 4. What a battle for second, continuing to wage on between Ozentowski and Richards. But tell you what, Jimmy, every time that those two continue to go side by side, that gives an opportunity for Roebuck to continue to pull away.
Richards out a little wide. He's flipped the loop, flipped the grip there, and here comes Ozentowski. Now he's back to the high side in 1 and 2. Roebuck, though, with about a quarter straightaway lead. Now he's stretched it out a little bit over Brian Ozentowski. Now Ozentowski bounced to the bottom of the reel to get in with 3 and 4, with James Roebuck in the lead.
James Roebuck, Ozentowski. Then it's Richards, Johnson, Kelly, and now here comes Norquist, the 10N, starting to come to life. He is just outside the top 5. He and Justin Smallman are going to go side by side as they go to 3 and 4. Len's starting to kind of fall back there just a little bit in the 17. Not for sure if the tire's starting to seal up and wear away for the 17 machine.
James Roebuck, Brian Ozentowski, Cade Richards, David the Punisher Johnson, Sean Kelly, and then you got Keegan Norquist. 2 laps to go. Sorry, Ryan.
No, you're good. 2 to go for James Roebuck. Can he hold on to pick up the win? Last night it was Brian Ozentowski getting the win. Ozentowski right now in second, running out of time to run down your leader, the 75. He'll take the white flag one more time around for James Roebuck.
James Roebuck, Brian Ozentowski, Cade Richards, David Johnson, Sean Kelly, your top 5. Keegan Norquist in that 6th spot. We're coming down to the final 2 corners. Out of turn number 4, it's going to be the 75 of Rowdy James Roebuck.
Brian Ozentowski comes home second. Cade Richards third. David Johnson and Sean Kelly going to round out your top 5. Well, race fans, as he comes off of turn number 4, giving up for the 75, tonight's Abe Lincoln Memorial winner, James Roebuck. And he'll go down to Charger Chassis Victory Lane, where Bobby Lincoln, owner and operator of US 30 Speedway, will meet him.
Down here in Victory Lane, the winner of your Zager Automotive's IMCA SportMod Abe Lincoln Memorial, the rowdy one, James Roebuck. James, that was quite a run there.
Yeah, I was trying to be careful on the bottom, not mess up, but got into a caution and then just let her go then. Nothing to lose.
Just let her take her out to the highway and turn it, huh?
Yep.
Tell everybody who helped you on this Razor chassis.
Oh, I can't thank Anthony and Travis at Razor. They kind of helped me on shocks this morning. And Jono's Racing Engines, totally clip salon by Holly and Ryan. And can't thank my family enough for helping me and my stepdad especially.
Well, congratulations, sir. We're going to get the two lovely ladies here from T-Bone Truck in here. They got a $50 gift card for you. You can stop by and get some beer, some fuel on your way home tonight, just like every one of these people in the grandstand should do.